Hey, what's going on, guys? Laz here as always, and welcome back to Slay the Princess. Now, this very well might be the last episode. I believe last time we played, it's been a while, but the last time we played, the Void Lady person consciousness thing at the end told us that we only needed one more perspective. I forgot about that. We only need one more perspective before the end of the game. So, we're gonna head in. I already know what route I want to take in terms of like how to start things out and stuff like that, because it's the one thing we haven't done yet. So without further ado, let's hop right on in.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to...
All right, so yes, turn around and leave.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave?
Yes.
Do you even know where you're going?
Nope. Okay, fine. You're persistent. I'll go to the cabin and slay the princess. Oh my god, it's like talking to a teenager. God, that sounded so much like my sister. Holy shit. Okay, fine. I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to the princess. Maybe I'll slay her. Maybe I won't. Guess we'll see. Yes, I definitely know where I'm going. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going, the cabin. I'm not going to the cabin. I'm actually pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of our new dawn beyond our own. Gonna go walk in the opposite direction now. Yes.
Somehow I doubt that, but fine.
I know exactly where I'm going.
I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
Like a famous Captain Jack Sparrow once said, I wash my hands of this weirdness.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
It's the same
That's
thing my
strange.
therapist said.
It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Some narrator fuckery, isn't it? Turn around and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't
Yes.
you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Yeah, it sounds pretty okay with me. People suck. Well, most people. You don't. You know who I'm talking about. You're good. I don't care. I'm not killing a princess. Good. Maybe everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this.
When I said everyone, I meant everyone. That's a pretty large group to just condemn to death over a single princess. And, last I checked, you're part of everyone too, so if you think about it, walking up to that cabin and slaying her is really in your best interests as well. But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Ah, damn it. Ah, now everything's gonna be sticky. Yeah, stickiness avoided.
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Yeah, this is some narrator fuckery. I'm not having this. There's no fighting, is there? I have to go to the cabin, don't I? Fine. Oh yeah, well I guess I start walking in a different direction again. In fact, I'm gonna just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will. And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
Okay, just listen. You can hear how the music in the background is getting all distorted. That's so cool. I love stuff like that.
In every direction,
Whoa!
there is a path and a
What?
cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
Bro, it is 7:30 in the morning. It is not time for multi-dimensional fractal bullshit. What the? This reminds me of BioShock. Particularly the most recent entry. If you know, you know. But oh god, my brain. I hate stuff like this.
What's going on? But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
Yes, that's actually very accurate.
You've doomed us all. You know that, right?
Yes.
But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Wait, what? Wait, that's just it? We keep walking.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin.
It's Walrose.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Okay. Deja vu. Okay, no. Those walls weren't here last time.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there. It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Haas.
I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience.
The Contrarian. Oh my god, the voice of the Contrarian, that's just Connie. Okay. There we go, another fate, another light is bouncing off of my face like a goddamn reflector badge.
He might have walled off everything but the path to the cabin, but I'm sure there's plenty of other ways we can ruin his day.
Yo, I love the Contrarian. I'm calling him Connie.
If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off.
Fantastic. Let's start with yours.
The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky. The world hasn't ended yet, and you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
Wow, that literally sounds like, that sounds like a military therapist. That sounds like an NCO. All those pathetic little voices telling you you suck, put them in the back of your head. Those little voices telling you that these orders are wrong, or that it's not fair, put them in the back of your head and ignore it and you know, embrace the suck. God, the amount of times I heard that in basic. Alright. Yep, okay, heading to the cabin now where I'm definitely gonna slay that princess. If I can't run away to the cabin, then I'm just staying here. I'm just staying in the woods forever.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously. I am begging you.
Oh my god, I love this.
A warning. Before
Yeah. Proceed to the cabin.
The cabin interior is wrong. a confusing patchwork of many cabin
Whoa!
interiors, all projected across what's almost the same
Well, look at
space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense. The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Dude, the way they did the background for
The blade
this...
is your implement.
Shut up.
You'll need it.
The way they did this is so cool. Like, look at this. Like, they have like the layer here, here, and here. But they also have this layer down here. And I'm pretty sure they have a separate layer over here to the right. This is so cool. I love how they do this. Okay, so the fact that like this game is definitely 2D, but because of the fact that they have like the different layers going in different directions at different speeds anytime you move the mouse, it gives it that really cool 3D aspect. That is so clever. Oh, I love that so much. We'll take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Okay, fine, you took the knife, but you really shouldn't hold it like that.
Oh no.
Then how we spoke the other way, thumb at the bottom, will look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom.
No. No, you should never reverse grip a blade.
It really doesn't matter how you hold the blade, as long as you have it. Just make a choice.
Keep your grip as it is.
You keep your grip the way it is.
You should never hold it backhand unless you're like, even when you're trying to like stab somebody. You should like you keep your hand straight. Sorry. Moving on. Throw the blade out the window.
Yes, do it. We'll be fine. Don't worry about it. What's the
worst that can happen? Wait. Hold up. Wait, what? Why did it skip everything? I've never heard that line before. What the fuck? Seriously? Sigh. You throw the blade at the window, glass showering the cabin as the weapon flies into the night. I suppose you'll just have to deal with the princess without it. We'll be fine. Don't worry about it. What's the worst that could happen? The world ends. Been there, done that. I'm not so sure. This place is already messing with my head. It would be much better if we had a weapon. Yo. Dude, that was... I wasn't expecting to throw the blade out the window option. Alright, we're gonna enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open,
fuck?
revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials.
Okay, we've entered the crack dreams of Dr. Seuss.
Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place.
Yes, it is.
None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odour that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing.
God, it's like San Antonio.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour. Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby.
Yo!
I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
We don't even have a weapon.
Yeah, I threw it out the fucking window.
But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success?
Nope.
There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Yes. Oh my god, I love this. Soft on the right, center, or harsh stairs to the left. Let's take the soft stairs to the right.
You step to the right.
Ew.
The path feels soft and reassuring against your feet. The stairs almost seem to cradle you as you make your way down, like they're guiding your heels from one step directly to the next. You barely have to extend any effort to descend, the stairway doing most of the work for you.
It's like an
You
escalator.
don't feel like there's any concern that you might slip or tumble or lose your way.
It's like a squishy escalator.
But the further you go, the deeper you sink in.
Oh, why do they look like molars?
First, it's like a lovely plush carpet, your toes digging down and barely hitting any resistance at all. But soon enough, you're fighting just to keep your knees from sinking out of sight.
It was like shoveling the snow off my roof.
Softness threatens to swallow you whole, to wrest
Oh,
control
God.
of your body and surround you in a false ethereal bliss, pretending to save you from the cruelties of choice and consequence. It's slow going,
Oh, God.
but you manage to fight against the overwhelming urge to fall back into comfort and nothingness, the very struggle to continue forward consuming your every thought.
Dude, that's what it's like getting out of bed in the morning when you gotta go to work, you know? Especially if you have like the early shift. Ugh. You just want to fall back into the overwhelming comfort and nothingness. Just put the blanket back over you, just fall asleep. Oh, God. That was my wife this morning, man. She did not want to go to
You
work.
slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
What the hell?
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether.
Are we being spaghettified? Oh, I should have listened to Mr. Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey.
I love that
A continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
I love that they're basically just using like very simple like concept art from like the early stages of the designs and stuff. That is so funny, dude. I love stuff like that.
Consumption and betrayal.
What the fuck?
Skepticism and blind devotion. Rivalry and submission. Terror and longing. Pain and unfamiliarity. And at the
What?
heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you okay?
Whoa.
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
Dude, seriously, the contrarian just is the embodiment of my friend Fufu, man. Oh, God.
The princess, eyes bright but
Oh my
otherwise
God.
shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement.
Wait, what? I picked up my controller wrong. Hold on. And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. He's just being an ass. We remember, though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's just talk to her for a bit, try to get our bearings. She seems normal. She seems normal. We've all fallen for that. Just make sure you keep an eye out for the eyes, guys. Sorry, I didn't realize I was here. What's your name? Getting down here was weird. Like, I was pulled apart and put back together again. You know what happened to me? You're locked up for a reason. I didn't realize I was
That's
here.
okay. Sometimes I forget where I am too.
The shadows recede, revealing the princess's face. She's so warm and friendly.
At least she's not turning into a horrifying blade monster.
It's deception. Don't buy into it.
At least it's not Inception. This actually is very Inception-like.
How
Ah!
strange. So, why are you here?
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she
Whoa.
fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time?
I wasn't here before. I just, like, I played other, like, playthroughs, but in this run here, all I've done is just walk away.
Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it.
I love fucking with the narrator.
It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. Oh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
What's your name?
You can call me Princess, if you'd like. Princess.
There's more of
Do
you.
you need help? Not that there's much I can do chained up like this, but I'm the only one down here. So if you need anything, I'll do my best. What's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin?
Depends how the night goes, but...
She fractures again. I don't like where this is going.
I do. There's 3 of them.
Neither
now.
do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are. How would we even do that? Where would we start? We could always start by retrieving the blade. The one he made us throw out the window.
Yes.
I wasn't the one who threw it. Oh, come on, you told us to. Don't try to pass the blame now that it's come back to bite us. Well, if I'd known we'd be dealing with this, maybe I wouldn't have been so hasty with my suggestions. I don't think we're going to be able to put her back. Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her. It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
That's the point, my guy. Pull apart and put back together.
I don't know what happened to you, but you look like you're in one piece now. But I understand. Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either. We're probably stuck down here
Oh.
forever, aren't we?
Oh, she's
There's
so
no way out.
sad.
And barely a way in. I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you?
Fair. So far we have hopeful, neutral, grumpy, and depressed.
You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here?
Damn. For all I know, you're here locked in for a good reason. Let's just keep
I
making
don't
more
know
of
why
them.
I'm here, but there has to be a reason, right? You don't just lock a princess away in a place like this without a reason. I wish I knew what it was. But you know, right? You have to know. You're the only
She's
other
so
person I've ever
sad.
seen. Or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope. Please just end this already. One way or another, just do it.
Oh, she's so sad. Ah!
Don't be coy. We both know why I'm locked away here. I'm a monster. And the second I get out of this place, I'm going to end the entire world.
I like it.
This is reaching its
Yo.
breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up.
No, I'm
You can do
enjoying this.
But how do we decide what to do? Can there even be a right choice when all of them are so different? Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand. If you're trying to do the right thing, there's only ever been the one. Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want. This place is hell, and it's only getting worse.
Wait, whoa. Wait, I have to choose all 3 options? Wait, whoa. I'm trying to get you out of here, try and free her. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything here. Leave her in the basement. Regretfully think about the time you threw the blade out the window. Yeah, I can only choose all 3 of them.
Wait, that's not right. Go on. You take a step
Oh.
forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture.
Ooh.
The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
Whoa.
You find the blade suddenly
What?
in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone.
Wait, what?
Is this what the end of the world? But this...
Ooh.
We can't... Do you not have anything
Oh, God.
witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't,
Oh,
because this
God.
isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating.
Dude, she's turning into a biblically accurate angel.
Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart.
Whoa.
I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others, they just don't fit. They just don't fit.
Yo.
Oh. It's all so uncomfortable.
Oh my God.
Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
We should help her.
Whoa.
I think we did this. How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
Oh, that's the foo-foo I know and love.
It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
I'll do my best. Oh, nope, she got taken by Cthulhu. But you'll never know if she hears your reply. She's gone, memory returns.
She's gone. And is that a...
Approach the mirror. Yes. Gaze into your reflection. Okay, what do we see this time? Anything new? Wait, we're nothing. Oh? Ah! Bird. We are a bird, right? That isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
The narrator's a bird? Oh. A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass into... That's more than two. Oh! Then another crack forms and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Whoa! So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I was ever going to get to see you.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help.
It would have been cool if they were
all,
like on a separate
an
layer.
objective voice
like
to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
A lot. A lot. Oh. What are you? Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I am an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Oh. Others like you. You said something like that before. Has every narrator really been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
For all this hubris.
I do. The people out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
Okay. You think anyone deserves to live? Okay, yeah.
Nobody alive has done anything to you. I'm all gone. But if you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead man, if you really want to be that petty, there isn't much I can do to stop you.
Do not underestimate my pettiness, sir. I still have so many questions for you.
Then ask them, and make it quick. I won't last for long now that you can see me.
Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that?
It doesn't hurt. I don't feel pain. Not physically.
Oh, same. That emotional pain. I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions? Fuck that. A piece of you breaks,
I'm
yeah.
aware. And if I were you, I'd be more precious about your time. Soon I'll be gone entirely, and you'll be left alone with your final choice. So allow me to make my final request. The princess contains death itself within her, but I wove you into being with all the power you need to destroy her forever. Do it. Slay her and rid the world of death and suffering.
Fuck that. So you do know about the looping. So many of the times I met you, denied it as even being a possibility. Why did you lie to me? Yeah, what is my true identity?
You're the Long Quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Ooh. Run out of questions. Lie. Ooh, I'm not gonna slay her, and I want you to know that before you die for good.
Well, there's no reasoning with a god.
Nope.
Even one you've woven into existence yourself. I've said my piece. My time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away.
Well, it's like I was saying before in an earlier episode, like death is such a necessary part of life, and I think that anyone that tries to circumvent that is just wrong, in my opinion. I mean, yeah, it's sad when people go. It's scary and sad, but it's a necessary thing. I don't think I would ever try to get rid of death. I mean, it's just a natural part of living. It's not something to be afraid of. It's just the next stage of life. It's just, whatever. The impermanence of life is what makes it so precious. Like I said before, like the fact that you have a limited amount of time is why you shouldn't try to do everything to make other people happy. You should try to do what makes you feel good. And if what makes you feel good is making other people happy, then more power to you. But make sure that you are happy and that you are taken care of. Otherwise, you can't fully take care of somebody else, Bye, bird. You fucking chicken wing. As the final fragment of the glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. I'm a god, motherfucker. The Nader was right. You are the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god. And it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. What? Oh. Ah! Gross. Hey, boo, what's up?
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
Yes, I can, and quite a lot of you. In multiple meanings of that phrase.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I missed you too. Did you know about the echo? Did you hear a conversation? I'm the Long Quiet, but I don't really know what that means, yeah.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Did you know about the echo? Did you hear a conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
Okay. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting.
Hey, fuck
but
you.
But it's woven into your nature.
I act?
Isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning?
Exactly.
Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Exactly. Without death, there is no meaning to life. Exactly what I was just saying, yeah. Can we really just leave? If you were always going to become this, then what's the point of me doing anything? I think it's time for us to leave this place. Yeah, let's go.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final piece lies with you.
In your death. Oh no. Free yourself. Yes. Let's get out of here with our god, babe. You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here except for her is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonized tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
I love you.
Oh, thank you. I love you too. Take her hand. She's got a big ass hand. God. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. You are free as she is with you, and we're watching a hyperlapse of grass growing along with a kaleidoscope.
It's magnificent.
Yes, that is some good grass. There are no words, no thoughts to describe the absolute reality, something that simply is. What happens now?
Everything. Just like it always has been.
What the fuck is
And
this
just like it
ending,
always will
dude?
be.
Step into the infinite. You and she step toward 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each which contain 1,000 more. You exist and you are aware, just as you always have been and just as you always will be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. Wow. Nicole, good night. Good Lord, man. Wow. That was a lot, man. So basically, we were made by the narrator, but we're also more powerful than the narrator because we are. So was he a god that made other gods, or was he some sort of like extra dimensional being that? I'm so confused. But like, so we are basically the cosmos. We are the That's cute. Like the little axolotl. Thank you so much for playing. As an expression of our gratitude, here's the track order for a special playlist just for you. Oh, that's so cool. So we are essentially like the universe itself, and everything is happening throughout multiple realities at the same time. That, dude, the multi-dimensional reality bending bullshit is insane. Wow. Follow us somewhere else. All right. Good Lord, man, dude, that, like, the fractal realities all converging in on each other, happening at the same time. That stuff is so fascinating. I love like the theoretical physics behind it. It's so cool. Oh my god. So, anyway, I heard that these guys have another game. Someone mentioned that in the comments before, and I think I'll keep an eye on it. And once it's like fully out and fully voiced and stuff like that, I'll go ahead and play it, because this was absolutely stellar. Like, this is probably one of the best narrative games I've played in a long time, and it was so much fun too. The ending was kind of weird in a way, mostly in terms of just like, I had no idea what the hell was going on, but I don't know, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. So there are actually a bunch of other endings that I didn't get apparently, because like I could go back and redo some of the other endings I've gotten before, but make like a slight change, and that completely changes the way the story goes and what chapters I go into. So I might do that on my own. I might not. I don't know yet, but nevertheless, yeah. If you guys have any other games you want to recommend, please let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed yourself in the Slay the Princess finale, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I always appreciate it. So yeah, this has been Laz. I love you all. Stay safe. And until the next series, bye.